today I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm going to be packing for a 4-day weekend. It is going to be pretty darn minimal what I'm bringing. I'm really just trying to stick to the basics since it is a short trip. I'm hoping to fit everything I could possibly need into this backpack, and I don't think we'll have a difficult time pulling that off. So if we don't know each other yet, my name is Ashlynne and I make videos twice a week on this channel about minimalism and intentional living. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love it if you would do so today. Also, I'm doing this video in collaboration with Abundantly Minimal, so if you finish this video and you enjoyed it, then go ahead and check out her video. I'm showing you guys how to pack minimally for a weekend, but she's going to be showing you how to pack minimally for a week or a 10-day trip. So, with no further ado, let's go ahead and talk about what I pack when I'm going on a weekend trip. So, conveniently, I have one happening this weekend, so it was perfect timing to film this video. The first thing that I always try to do when I'm going, especially only for a weekend, is to keep it just the basics. So, I'm going to be going to Raleigh, and I'm going to be taking 8 pieces of clothing plus shoes for a 4-day trip, which honestly makes some good logical sense if you think about it. So why don't we go ahead and start off by talking about the clothes that I'll be bringing on this trip. So really what I do is whenever I go somewhere, I bring mostly casual outfits unless I know it's for a bunch of meetings, and also one slightly dressier outfit, just because there's always a chance that you're going to end up doing something where it requires a little bit more dressing up for than you counted on. So for the clothing I'm going to be bringing on this trip, I'm going to be bringing 3 t-shirts, all of which are super comfortable. The pink one is from Everlane. It's kind of a boxy kind of tee. Same thing with this guy right here, also from Everlane. It is a striped t-shirt. And then finally this one is originally from Kohl's. I've had it forever. It's just a soft, pretty classic shaped crew neck t-shirt. So I'm going to be bringing all 3 of these guys. Today is Friday, so I'm going to be counting the clothing that I'm wearing right now because we're leaving on the trip today. So I've got this black t-shirt on as well, and so I'll be coming back on Monday, so 3 t-shirts should get me through just fine. In addition to that, I'm also going to be bringing this dress. I bought this secondhand at the thrift store, but it is originally from Old Navy, and this is just a really pretty kind of thin material dress, perfect summer dress. We'll be there over Sunday, so I'll probably end up wearing this to church. But if we end up going out for dinner or anything like that, then I can always throw that on too. So why don't we go ahead and start off by throwing all 3 of these into the backpack. So what I'm going to do, just to save a little bit of space, is I've got these folded already and I'm just folding them over so that we can make a nice little base at the bottom of the bag. So this is honestly cheater's way of rolling clothes. You get the benefits of rolling without having to go through the agonizing procedure of trying to make different sized shirts fit into the rolling thing. The shirt is black and doesn't really wrinkle easily, so I've just kind of folded it over once and once again and throwing it in there. Okay, so on top of shirts and dress, what else do we need? So I'm going to be bringing this cardigan. I'll probably be wearing it in the car because I have a tendency to get cold in the car because Christopher blasts the air conditioning. So I always like to have something that's a little bit warmer. Obviously, I tend to get cold in the car, but also I'll be taking the train back. So it's always nice to have something, even in the middle of the summer when it is really warm, that's just kind of an extra layer to keep you nice and cozy and comfortable. So in addition to that, I'm going to be bringing this pair of black, I don't even know what the style of short is called, but essentially they're just pretty comfortable. They can be dressed up or you can use them as lounge shorts. So I'll probably wear them one day and then use them as pajama shorts as well. These are originally from Target, although I did buy these secondhand, and I think they're really comfortable, and I think kind of given the color scheme we had with the striped and the pink and stuff, I think they'll go really well. So I'm going to roll these guys up. So the only other pair of pants I'm going to be bringing are these denim shorts that if you watch my channel at all, you've probably seen a million times. They're a chambray short that my mom bought me from Loft. Now, as far as shoes go, I'm really going to be keeping it hyper minimal. I'm only going to be bringing one pair of shoes. These are Birkenstocks that I bought secondhand, and they are really comfortable. I feel like with them being a little bit trendy right now, I can totally pull wearing them off with a summer dress. And if you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt, I mean, you can't really go wrong with them. So I'm going to be wearing those in the car on the way there, so I don't need to worry about packing a pair of, shoes. If I did want to, I would probably put some black flats in maybe, so that I could wear them either with my nicer shorts or I could wear them with my dress. So let's go ahead and count this up, because I'm pretty sure we kept this pretty low on the clothing count. We've got, what, pair of shorts, dress, 3 t-shirts, cardigan, and my shoes, and my shirt, and my shorts. So that's literally 4 days of clothing, plus my shoes at 8 items. That is pretty impressive. I'm kind of proud of myself, because I used to pack like a full-size suitcase for a weekend trip, and I've come so far. Okay, so I'm going to put these to the side because I'm going to be wearing them in the car trip with me. As far as other things that we need, obviously I'm wearing Birkenstocks, so I don't need to worry about socks, but bras and underwear are important. So right now I'm wearing my Organic Basics bra, which is super, super comfortable. I'm going to pack one extra bra just because it's a 4-day trip, and then I'm also going to bring 3 pairs of underwear. Obviously, I'm wearing one right now as well. So I'm going to have, I've got Calvin Klein underwear that I was given a few years back, and then Organic Basics underwear. Guys, I have totally fallen in love with these. They are so, so comfortable. If you ever need, new basics, specifically underwear or bras, they're like my new go-to, and I've already put in the order for new black underwear because I'm so bad at buying them, but I really needed to, so it's been done. Anyways, moving on, that is all of the clothing and everything taken care of. Super simple, and I'll show you guys this, like literally, I've barely scratched the surface of what I can fit into this bag. So I feel like we'll be leaving with it significantly underpacked. But I mean, is that really that bad of a problem? So the next thing we need to worry about packing is toiletries, and I'll show you guys what I typically will bring. So first off, because I do plan on going out for dinner at least a couple of nights, I am going to be bringing my eyeshadow palette. This one is from Late, and I'm just going to slip that right in here so that's a little bit separate. There's a little pocket that I can put it in. I'm also going to bring my curling wand. I have been wearing my hair naturally a lot more frequently lately. However, I recently ran out of my styling cream, so I'm going to be bringing my curling iron because I don't have styling cream right now. So this is where I keep all of my makeup and my moisturizer, deodorant, all that good stuff. So I'll show you guys what is in this. I first off have my deodorant. This is just the regular Secret deodorant. We've got the Acure Brilliantly Brightening Day Cream. I love this moisturizer. And then as far as other stuff goes, I've got my regular makeup. Honestly, I'm just gonna link you guys to my makeup routine. I think it'll be in this corner. But if you look at the minimalist makeup routine that I do, or even my makeup collection, you can pretty much see everything that I'm packing because it really doesn't change. Like, my makeup collection is what I bring with me everywhere. And it all fits into here. So, just gonna put that in. I'm also going to put the toothpaste and toothbrush in. So this is all of the toiletries I'm going to be bringing, and I'll just stick that in there. Really getting down to the end here. On weekend trips, like I said, I really try not to pack too much, but I am going to be bringing my purse with me. This is my black purse. All I keep in here really is my wallet and some change. I'll put that in this front pocket right here. I think it is always important to bring a little bit of loose cash wherever you go, just because there are always circumstances where you can't use a card. So definitely, if you're going on a weekend trip, or even just life in general, always suggest using that. So one other thing I'm going to be bringing is my computer. I am still in the middle of classes, so I am going to be bringing that so that I can do some work. This bag is really nice because it's got a little laptop case in it. You can just stick that in there, zip that up, and we're good to go. And then there are a couple of accessories, obviously, that I need to bring with me as regards that. I tend to keep them all in this nice cotton bag from Simple Ecology. These are the bags I actually use to put my loose groceries in, but they also work great for toting around electronics. So I'm just gonna dump this out to show you guys what's inside of here. I have a pen that goes with the notebook that I will show you in a second that I keep in here. I have my external hard drive because I have a MacBook Air and it has 0 memory, so I always have to carry that with me. I've got obviously my computer cord, which is, you know, essential. If you're gonna bring a computer cord is always good to have. Okay, now it doesn't want to go back in. Okay, back in. I'm also going to be bringing my SD cards. I keep a few spare SD cards in here. I'm also going to be bringing my little headphones. They're just the Apple headphones with the jack because I have the iPhone 8. And obviously I'll be bringing some lip balm because I get chapped lips way too easily. And then really last couple of things, I'm going to bring my keys, you know, that's important. And I have my to-do list / planner. So I use this on a daily basis, just make sure that all the things that I need to do in my life I'm getting done. I am not naturally an organized person, so having a planner really helps me to stay on task and know what needs to be done every day. And even though it's going to be a little bit of a weekend vacation, there's still things like trekking my water or going on a walk or something like that, that this definitely helps me to remember to do. And that is pretty much everything. Last 2 things that I usually bring with me are a book, especially if I'm taking the train. I always like, you know, grabbing a book and pulling that out to read on the train. So I'm going to bring that, and then there's plenty of room still in here for more, and I'm going to be using that extra space to put my camera in whenever I travel. I always enjoy bringing a camera with me to capture the memories of the trip. And there you have it, everything I'm bringing this week, purse included, computer included, everything I'm bringing fits into that. When you're packing, you don't need to bring that much, especially if you're just going away for a few days. You can get away with, you know, taking some of the creature comforts out of your life for a few days. Obviously this is going to be personal and everybody's going to get value from a different amount of things when they travel, but I would challenge you to see how you might be able to pack less, how you can reduce the items that you have, especially in the clothing department. I feel like as girls, oftentimes we have a tendency to pack way more than we need. So really just consider, how can I pick clothing and just items in general that are going to be multifunctional, that I'm going to be able to wear and want to wear, and that serve the place and the purpose that I am going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys came over from Abundantly Minimal's channel, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you would consider subscribing today, I would absolutely love it. Like I said in the beginning, I post 2 videos every single week about minimalism and intentional living, so consider subscribing. I would totally appreciate it. If you guys are regular followers of my channel and you guys haven't seen Abundantly Minimal's video on this topic, she's going to be sharing about how to pack for longer trips, 7 to 10 days, and I think it's going to be a fantastic video that you're really going to get a lot of value from. So she has a couple of words that she's going to share, so I'll go ahead and insert that right here.
Hi guys, my name is Sarah from Abundantly Minimal, and I put together a video related to packing like a minimalist, but for a 7 to 10 day trip. You can come over to my channel and see this video as well as many others related to minimalism and healthy living. I hope to see you there. Bye.
Awesome. Well, definitely be sure to check out Abundantly Minimal's video on this topic. I'll be leaving that in the description box below. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.